Alright, so my roommate's in here, and yep, she's gonna be listening to me talking about how I was 3 years ago, because that's the topic for this week. She didn't know me 3 years ago, but if she did, she would have known a long-haired, closeted individual that was a little bit socially awkward, and I could show you a picture if that would help. Here, I was a little bit of a jock, you know. Let's see, I don't know if you can, there, well, this is 8th grade, actually. We were sitting on Santa's lap. I don't know if you can see that right there. Yep, that is me, that one. It was a little prep back then. But, oh, okay. It just kind of just destroyed my shelf. I was really, you know, this will be some information for you too to know. You're like eating your Pop-Tart glaring here, I'm just gonna.
No, don't tell me eating my Pop-Tart.
Mariah's been sleeping for quite some time. But basically, my sophomore year, which would have been 3 years ago, I was in this art class and there was all these homosexuals in there, which was really striking to me because I go to a school in a town with one stoplight. Well, I went to a school, and you know, when I graduated, there was 87 kids. Whoops. And so it was really weird that the class ahead of me had so many gays. Well, yeah. So they were all in there, and they started talking to me, and they just were kind of starting to ask me, you know, are you into girls? And I was like, you know, I really don't know. And actually, the first time I ever got asked that was in math class one day. It was my sophomore year, and it was like one of my really good friends, and she was just like, are you bi? And it came out of nowhere, and like I'd never really thought about it before because I'd always kind of disacknowledged it my whole life because, you know, I grew up in like Republican Catholic family. So I was like, you know what, I just might be. So I started hanging out with these flaming homosexuals a little bit more, and the more I started hanging out with them, the more I started becoming open with myself. And then I ended up coming out by, my mom basically cornered me in my room and was like, are you out there having affairs with women? And I was like, and I was like, kind of, maybe a little bit, I don't know. And, you know, then I just realized eventually that I had no interest in guys whatsoever. I was not digging the peen in any way, shape, or form. And, you know, it just all came downhill from there, and I used to be afraid to even, like, you know, be with my outrageous friends in public, or, like, talk about it in public, and now I'm just kind of like, hey, you know, everybody, accept it, or else don't look at me, I don't know. I feel like sophomore year it was a year of, like, junior year was the big one. That was the one where I, like, truly just came out and, like, chopped all my hair off. I tried to be seen for a little bit. That was my little, like, intro, like, my way of being a rebel. I was like, I'm gonna listen to hardcore music and go to shows and, like, put blonde and black in my hair. But I could never tease it because I didn't know how. And, like, I looked stupid and awkward, but that was what happened. I'm happy with who I am today, and 3 years ago I'm glad it's done because it was an interesting transition. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. I don't have any cool filmmaking procedures of me watching the L Word to show you, like Mariah did. Not you, Mariah, other Mariah.
Oh, I cleaned.
We did clean. You should have seen this place about 3 days ago. Looked like a tornado ripped through here and then just shit all over. If tornadoes could shit, that would be what happened. So everyone, have a great week. I don't know if my topic sucks or not, but you know, I thought it's just always interesting to look back, and then, you know, when everybody puts those tagged pictures of you on Facebook and you're like, fuck you. If I had like a spoon, like a ladle, I'd be like, see you ladle.
Yeah, no, you should put that in part.